tuples. So just like lists, like we have seen lists before. So now tuples is one more data type. Let me give you like what is the difference between tuple and a list. That is again a collection of items, even the same like with tuple, but only difference between like list and tuple is you can't edit the value like which was already there. So let's say this is like tuple would be indicated by curve brackets. Previously like list has been defined like using a square bracket, but this it is a curve. So and the functionalities would be same, like you have like length of a, you'd be getting the length of a, it would be same, and index, if you want to look at the index, a of 0 is 10, a of 2 is 2, but let's see what is a of minus 1 is 30. The same way, like you can, minus 1 means like last element and minus 2 would be last second element. So why do you need one more different data type if you have a list, right? So the main answer is this. So previously if it is a list, so list A, I will be defining a list with the same values 30, and list A, if you want to change any list value, right, list of a of 1, if you put like we currently have this 20 in 1, a of list of 1, and now if you want to change it, if of 1 equal to 100 and then print the list of a, it would change to 100. We will be able to overwrite the value just like by assigning something in between. So list of 1 is this value, right? So and here I want to change this value from 20 to 100. You can do it this way, but try to do the same in tuple here. So I would give the same, this is tuple underscore a, let me just for differentiation of both. So and tuple of a is like this, and I want to overwrite the 20, like in between there is a 20, right? So I'm planning to overwrite that with 100. So just like I did in this, but we got an error. So this is because tuples are immutable, so which means we can't overwrite a value where it is already defined. But that is not case of a list. Like here you can do overwrite, maybe modify or like maybe delete, like those things, right? But here you can't overwrite a value in tuple. So and that's why we got an error saying that type error, tuple object doesn't support item assignment, which means like we are assigning a value to the tuple value, tuple, right? So it doesn't take that, it doesn't support that. So for that reason, so then it means, so whatever data is there inside, so that can't be overwritten. So for use cases where you don't want to overwrite something, so maybe once you, it's like, let's say you have created an account and the username is fixed and you don't want to change that username. So for such kind of implementing such kind of values, like you can use tuple, because so in future you can't like override the username or user ID. So for that purpose, like tuple will come in handy. So and we can use that. So the rest of the things are same. And if you want to explore the functionalities of this tuple, you can do, so you can again do like dir and check. Here you don't see those functionalities which we saw in like list. So here only count and index are available. So count would give you like how many values are there inside that, and the index would give you the index of the value if it is present. If it is not present, it would give an error. Just we have discussed in list concept, the same holds here. Let's see first add what it would do. Like previously we have done adding, right? So tuple a, similarly if you add like two lists, so it would be appending, indirectly it would be extending the list, right? Like that we have seen it last time. So now let's see like if it is all, if it works here, because like append, extend, those functionalities are not there. So what actually would it have? So tuple a plus tuple b, if you run, it has extended. So this is one more way to use it. Like, I mean, if you want to extend, because there is no direct functionality like dot extend. So for that reason, in case if you want to combine, join two tuples, so this is a way to do it, like using plus. This is about tuples. Let me talk about dictionary now. In list we have indicated using square brackets, and in tuple we are using like curved brackets, and here it is flower bracket for initializing. Let's say like in list we are storing each of the element and we are giving an index, right? And that index value will go from 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. If you want to access that index, the value inside the index, we give like a of 2 and we will be getting this 30. If it is a of 4, we will be getting 50, right? The same way, like instead of just the integers, if I give a of Python, and it should give some value. Like if you want to access the values, not just by the index value, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, so on, like instead if you want to give a string also inside it, so then this dictionary would be useful. So let me create one dictionary, Python. So this is a format of defining a dictionary. So okay, I have defined a dictionary here, and but you see like this I am using colon in between these, right? So this convention is different from the list. So let me put an enter here so that it will be clear. So you can even define it the lists or like something like in multiple lines as well. So till you close the bracket like which you have opened while the start, so till that point it would still be valid, like it wouldn't cause any errors. I am giving class and colon Python, then I am keeping a comma. So this is all relevant to one thing. And similarly this channel OKS is one thing, similarly for ENV Google Colab. So what I am doing here is like these are called like keys, which is like before the column, and this is called value. So we will be having this key value pairs in the dictionary instead of just the values. If you put like a of class, then you would be getting Python. So it would look for the keys only, and then it would then see like what is the value inside that key. So the class I have given and I got Python. So if you want to know what are the keys, you can do it a dot keys, and if you run, we'd be getting the list of keys here. So it is class, channel and env, class, channel, env. So these three are the keys here, and then if you want the values here, so like if we can access it through these keys, like I mean a of class or a of channel or a of env. So using this we will be able to access the values like inside the dictionary. So in case if you put length of dictionary, it would come 3. So because this entire thing would be treated as 1, this is treated as 1 and this as 1 more. So there are only 3 different key value pairs over there. So now let's use for loop. Instead of item, I'll be just for relevance, I'll be using key in A, and then print a of key. So key in A, actually, I mean here we are using a of keys, right? So each time like it would iterate over the keys within these A. So first it would be class, then it would go inside and then print a of key, a of class. So a of class is Python, it has printed. Then it would go to the second part, like which is channel. So channel of, then print channel of a of channel is OKS, it has printed. And same way, like now it would be env, and it will go inside and print the a of env, which is Google Colab in the dictionary. So in case if you want both, right? So key, because the class Python would be more relevant, so let me print both in this. So key also and a of key. So you can also print this way so that you will know both. So class Python, this and env Google Colab, this way. Okay, so just indicating, for indicating I have used this symbol. So like taking this class key we can access this Python. Taking this class like channel, we can access this, and similarly with this. Now if you want to modify anything, so we have seen it in like lists and tuples, like if it is modifiable or not. So let's do the same. Class, previously it is Python, I want to change it as programming. Okay, so let's see what would be the A. You can see A is channel. Class, previously it was Python, now it has been changed to programming. I am giving like one more which was not there, and I am trying to access it. So we would get a key error. So key error today. So it means in A there is no keys of today. Like I have given just like one key, like maybe something randomly something. So if this is not exist inside the keys of A, then it would give the error like this. So should be cautious values which we are checking, and it should always be in keys of the dictionary. So what we can do, something like there is a get of, and if you give like this, then it wouldn't be an error. It would just be none, means like null value where it doesn't print as well. So we can avoid that error. But in case if you want to, if it is the value which is existing, so which means class, let's say, then it would give the value. If not, it would just be null. So let's say in case if it is not there, I want to give something like not found. So that should be written back. So by giving it like comma and what value give here, that is called like default value. And if it exists, it would give this value. If it doesn't exist, it would give the default value. So let me do the same here. It would because like this class value is found, we got this programming. If this class is not found, let's say instead of class I have kept it like classes, so that is not a key, so we would get like not found. So that is a difference between like using get. So similarly, in case if we want to overwrite a value here, right, so class equal to programming, okay, same way if I want to change it back to Python or something, or maybe multiple keys if you want to update, so you can do it like a of update, and inside you give a new dictionary. I mean class, I want to change it back to Python. So before doing that, I want to let me print A so that we can compare, and then newly I want to give. So let's see what we get. Check the A value, it has updated. So if you run, you can see what happened here. So previously it is channel OKS, so here also channel OKS, and class programming. So class, because we are updating this class value which is to Python, so it has changed it to Python env collab, and it remained like env collab. And there is this new key value pair which I have used, which is like when and every weekday. So this is something new which was not there before. So it would add to the dictionary, saying that like when and then like every day. So this is a new key value pair which has been added. This is about dictionary.